Edmonton Oilers fired Jay Woodcroft after a pretty dominant win against Seattle. Honestly, I'm just going to go right off the bat. I don't get what Edmonton's doing. You get embarrassed against San Jose. You actually let Jay Woodcroft coach another game against the Kraken on Saturday night and then let him go on a Sunday. I get the whole conversation, road trip and all these things, but at the end of the day, I mean, if you knew you were going to fire the guy, just let him go. I mean, they also let go of Dave Manson. Kris Knoblauch is in as head coach. He was actually coaching Connor McDavid in Erie, and I believe he was in the AHL this year with Hartford. But man, what a change, man. The Oilers, I thought last night was maybe change in the right direction. They were going to keep Woodcroft and not send a bad message that it's been on him, because I truly believe it has not been on him. I think this has been a player issue. I think this has been a roster construction issue. And Kenny Holland, hello? So I think regardless, Kenny Holland, unless they're hoisting Lord Stanley and have a St. Louis Blues type comeback in the standings, which I guess with Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl is always possible. Kenny Holland's, it's his last year as an Edmonton Oilers GM. So that's just as simple as that, unless they do that. But Dave Manson and Jay Woodcroft out behind the bench, and joining Kris Knoblauch is legend Paul Coffey. So there's been a lot of talk that Paul Coffey has, I mean, rightfully so, has garnered a lot of respect in the Oilers locker room. So he'll be joining Knoblauch, and the familiarity there with Connor McDavid, hopefully that changes the tides of what's going on here for the Oilers season. I mean, they did get a big win against the Kraken last night. Pretty dominant win. And I think those goals expected, talking to my guy, Sports Beard, they kind of finally caught up to the Oilers in that first period, but then it kind of just stayed stale the rest of the game. So that's also a conversation to be had. But we'll see. Outside of the first period, I guess, when they're scoring 4 goals to go up 4-0, I guess they saw enough to let Woodcroft go. So give me your thoughts, guys. I think this was a mistake. But you know what? I think if there's one thing I've learned in sports, and maybe this makes it not a mistake, is that sometimes just a new face, new name changes things as a different look for a team. But I will say that Connor McDavid, I believe this is his 5th head coach entering the league with the Edmonton Oilers. That's insane. 5 head coaches for Connor McDavid. We would have imagined a lot more success and definitely not as many head coaches, but we're here now and we'll see what happens. So subscribe, like, comment, notification bell. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.